In this video, we will talk about CeFi and DeFi. Before proceeding to the video, please listen to the following disclaimer. The information provided in this video is solely the individual's opinion and not investment advice. It is provided for educational purposes only. Do conduct your own research and reach out to financial advisors before making any investment decision. Let's talk about CeFi. Centralized Finance or CeFi is a financial practice that allows users to earn interest and get loans on their cryptocurrencies through centralized exchanges. In order to process transactions and crypto orders, private keys to the crypto assets are entrusted with a third-party entity. Currently, one of the most popular uses of centralized finance is cryptocurrency trading. Companies that belong under CeFi offer services including trading, borrowing, lending, margin trading, and many more. All the crypto trading orders are routed through a central exchange in centralized finance. Most CeFi service providers tend to abide by regulations outlined by the local authorities. These regulations make it mandatory for CeFi institutions to implement Know Your Customer, KYC, and Anti-Money Laundering (AML) practices. Some popular examples of CeFi companies include Binance, Coinbase, and Kraken. Now let's move on to Decentralized Finance or DeFi. It is a blockchain-based form of finance that does not rely on central financial intermediaries to offer services. Instead, it utilizes smart contracts on the blockchain. A smart contract is an automated code that runs on the blockchain and cannot be changed. Transactions happening in a smart contract are processed by the blockchain without any third party. DeFi is a collective term for financial products and services built on blockchain technologies in the public blockchain space. There are several applications of DeFi. DeFi platforms allow users to lend or borrow funds, speculate on price movements using derivatives, trade cryptocurrencies, earn interest on funds, and more. With DeFi, you not only have control and visibility over your money, but also have exposure to global markets and alternatives to your local currency or banking options. Another remarkable feature of this decentralized finance is that the markets are always open and there aren't any centralized authorities who can block payments or deny you access to anything. Overall, the DeFi movement is shifting traditional financial products to the open source and decentralized space, while facilitating financial freedom worldwide and removing the need for intermediaries, reducing overall costs, and significantly improving security. Now, we'll move on to the differences between CeFi and DeFi. One of the biggest differences between decentralized finance and centralized finance is the fact that the system is regulated in the case of CeFi, whereas exactly is the opposite in the case of DeFi. In centralized finance, the responsibility of safeguarding the money of the users is with the exchange institution. On the other hand, the idea behind DeFi is that the users themselves are responsible for managing their own funds and activities. In CeFi, it is possible to prevent trade and impose limitations on users. However, the same is not possible in case of decentralized finance. There are significant differences to know between CeFi and DeFi. Now let's talk about CeFi and DeFi regarding general aspects of finance. Firstly, centralization. In CeFi, centralized exchanges are in charge of everything, right from onboarding users and setting up ground rules, among other things. DeFi applications, on the other hand, aim to decentralize ownership and become community-owned. Everyone has a say in how the application should function, while its code is run and maintained by the community. Second, permission. In CeFi, users must sign up and submit to KYC, Know Your Customer regulations. It is often to prevent criminal activities like money laundering. In DeFi, as long as you have a non-custodial crypto wallet like MetaMask, you don't have to submit to KYC or sign up for an account. Thirdly, trust. In centralized finance, you have no other choice but to trust exchanges and other centralized apps with your assets. In DeFi, you never have to trust anyone with your assets other than yourself. To recap, both CeFi and DeFi provide similar concepts. They plan to make crypto trading popular and improve the trading volume. However, the approach is very different. Subscribe to know more about crypto.